All right, welcome back to the final episode of Risotto. Okay, I've decided upon garlic and steak risotto, which I think is going to be pretty phenomenal. I got a nice little piece of steak here, leftovers. This is the greatest thing about risotto is you can use leftovers, you can use chicken, you can use pretty much anything. It's amazing what you can add to this. You could do blueberry risotto if you wanted to. I mean, it's just an amazing dish. It really, truly is. All right. Steak is a little different than trying to cut up an onion. You got to be a little more careful. And just want to cube it up nice. Just so that it cooks evenly. Okay, in the meantime, I want to show you, here's the risotto. It's finished and it's cooled. And I will show you exactly how we put this together. You're going to love this. All right, let me finish cutting up this steak for you. Yeah, whenever you're dicing, you always want to go with the julienne first because it usually makes it a whole lot easier to get the cubes that you're looking for, the little cubes. And always remember that rocking motion. Rocking important whenever you're slicing. Okay. They don't have to be perfectly even because, like I said, I'm just going to cube it up so that it cooks evenly. There's a little bit of fat in there. I like that. I have no problems with fat. I could use some poundage. Anyway, all right, almost done. All right, and just like that, we got the steak we're going to use for the risotto. Okay, now I'm going to bring you over here. We're going to turn on the stove. I got about a half a teaspoon of olive oil in the pan. We'll let that heat up nice. And what I normally do is I do my accoutrements first, which I'll show you in a minute. Let that olive oil heat up a little bit. And then you add the risotto like a piece. And I'll show you how we do that. Just a second. Okay. That'll have to do. Alright. I'm going to add my steak. My sidekick Xander is losing his mind right now. Hey, buddy. Say hello to everybody. Hello. Okay. Now, the thing about garlic is I always add garlic above. Based on the fact that garlic burns quickly, you put it above and then you mix it up. You have much less of a chance of burning it. Now you let these heat up nice. See how it's a little bit of, basically it's going to be a flavor. You take the cooled risotto and you drop it into the pan. Now the key element that I find when finishing the risotto, very, very important, is cream. You could do a light cream or you could do a heavy cream. Now I wanted to use heavy cream, but unfortunately they didn't have it, so I had no choice but to get light cream. Give me 1 second, I gotta put the camera down. Open up the screen, shake it up a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna add the cream. Say about just enough basically to cover it up a little bit, you know what I mean? You don't gotta get exact with this. Now the heavy cream I've worked with several times, which I found to be very effective. The light cream shouldn't be a problem, it just needs to cook a little bit longer. Okay? But basically what you want to do is get it to a point where you'll see the elasticity of it. It almost looks like it's rubber in the pan, but it's not. It's such a delicious, unbelievable flavor that you get. Tough to do it with one hand. Now at this point, I add a little extra salt and pepper, a little salt, a little pepper. So you want that elasticity look. Now I'm going to add a little more cream because it's light cream, not heavy. So let's see if that loosens it up a little bit. But this is the basic general idea of risotto, how it's done. So it moves around the pan like that, that's exactly what you're looking for. Can't get it to flip, move it around with a spatula or a spoon. Alright. As I said earlier, this goes with just about anything you put it with. Got a plate here. You can do red pepper, you can do anything that you like. Just an amazing, amazing thing. I love risotto. And working it and making it is a lot of work, but it's definitely worth the time that you put in. See how it's moving freely from the pan? See that? That's exactly what you're looking for with risotto. And I'll tell you, something about risotto is that it's a very filling dish. Alright. Flip that out nice. Here we go. Alright, folks. That's it right there. Steak and garlic risotto. And now you know how to do it from start to finish. Thanks for joining us on another episode of Culinary Composition with me, your host, Chef JC. We'll see you next time.